pretty much wrapping up the week up here, so it's the second week coming to an end shortly. Um, this week's been all sparring. Pretty much every day I've been sparring, mostly sparring to the body. Occasionally I've been sparring doing headshots too. Only one day this week I've just had like a easier cardio day, doing drills or whatever. Everything's coming. People have told me that this is a crazy idea, and when I think about what's going on, most of the time I'm just super pumped and super grateful for the experience, and I feel like it's just giving me a lot of growth. Like in arm wrestling, I really like, believe me, I love arm wrestling, and every day I dedicate myself to be even better. But I know a lot in the sport of arm wrestling. I know the most of the game. Not to say that you can't always keep learning, because you absolutely can, but it's a much different kind of growth. Me abandoning my area of expertise and walking into this place where I am an absolute, I'm barely left as an egg. I'm like a guppy or a tadpole, um, and I'm in such a great place. I'm here. I'm living in a fighter dorm, all around me. These guys are all professional fighters, uh, guys who are just dedicated to be the best fighters that they can be. We got Olympians, pros, um, young guys who are trying to make it. It's it's really great for focus and really committing to what I'm trying to do. Um, it's been hard. Uh, I I do not have a lot of illusions. People know me a lot for talking a lot of trash in the sport of arm wrestling. People are like, "Oh, Devin, you talk so much." Like, the reason why I talk is because I can actually back it up. Like when it comes to arm wrestling, if I'm talking, it's probably because I'm one step ahead, and I know that me talking to you is probably gonna make things even worse for you. I'm not really in a position to talk crap. Uh, he's he's bigger than me. He's got more experience than me. He's younger than me. He's less disabled than me. But but I love this opportunity. And for me, this is all about growth. And I mean, when I look at what I bring to the table, the one thing that I have definitely more of is an understanding of suffering. So if it ever gets on a level where there's suffering involved and we're both there by some miraculous turn of events, then well, that's that's familiar waters for me. Anyways, uh, I'm just gonna make the absolute best of this, and every day I do feel better. My elbows hurt a little bit less. My back is starting to feel better. Um, but the big thing is my cardio is returning slowly. Slowly, my cardio is returning. What I could do at the beginning of the week compared to what I can do now, there is an improvement for sure. So, who knows? I still got 3 weeks to tune up this old engine. Um, anyways, on to other matters. ArmBet and Arm Wars. We have got an amazing addition to ArmBet. If you're interested in staking, get in early because blocks seem to close quick these days. Arm Wars has got a really exciting card, and as you guys know, Neil Pickup always makes incredible matches. Neil has been basically the matchmaker for every successful league, basically in my entire history in the sport. Neil is probably the most knowledgeable and has just a gift for putting together matches that are incredibly close. So there's lots on this card. I suggest if you're interested, go on over and check out the full lineup. But the two things that really draw my attention right now, and I think that we might be adding a few more, is the lightweight battleground featuring Mindaugas Terasitis versus Tom Holland on the one side, and on the other side there is Giannis Amelins versus Hellraiser. So we got four of the absolute best lightweight arm wrestlers in the world going at it. And then the big one. I can't believe it's happening. It's the one that we've all been waiting for. It's such a massive match. I think the entire world is going to be watching this match, and that's Sasho Andreev from Bulgaria. This guy he's just won every single medal in WAF year after year after year after year. He The guy doesn't lose. Little dude with just extreme extreme arm wrestling ability on the inside. He does it outside straps. I mean, the guy he gets you in the straps, and just that typical Bulgarian hook, commitment, shoulder, incredible. And who do we got to unify from so he's from the eastern side of the world, from the west, RVJ. So RVJ has, what can you say about RVJ? I think that over the last 15 years or so, I think that he's pretty much become recognized as the guy around the 200-pound mark. He can go up to 220, no problem, just being healthy. And this is a dude who's just got it. He's just got it. I feel like everybody kind of recognizes RVJ as the dude that you must beat to be relevant as the number one spot. It's interesting the history that he has with Todd Hutchings. Todd Hutchings, Todd Hutchings and RVJ is a very interesting story. One that I'm not going to get into right now, but I will say that there's a lot of reasons why RVJ needs to be considered the number one representative from North America at his weight. And this is going to make basically it's the number one light heavyweight in the world, in my opinion, between Sasho and him. Super exciting match. Anyways, that's about it for tonight. As you can see, I'm doing great. I've got, I think I probably got about another week or week and a half, I don't know, left in Canada. I'm going to try and spend as much of it here as TriStar, just because I feel like it's the best place for me. Getting great training, I'm around great people, and I'm learning a lot. So have a great weekend, everybody. Oh yeah, somebody said my new name should be Slugmungander. I kind of like it. All right, so got some visitors here today. They brought me a scale to check my weight. I was like 270, 75 when I left home. Moment of truth. See where I'm at here. Oh my God, there's been no change.
Well, you're wearing a bunch of clothes too, and it's not your morning weight.
You know what that means? Still massive.